What's up, YouTube? It's Eric, a Lions fan. Thanks for clicking on this video. Welcome to my weekend ramble series, guys, where I kind of sit here and push beer and sports right out of the way. And I turn on the camera, kind of like I'm doing right now, and just talk to you guys, whether it's about beer, whether it's about sports, whether it's about my weight loss, dating life, medical condition, kind of pretty much anything goes. Kind of like my little vlogging series, which I kind of do every week. I thought I was going to be doing it every month, but there's kind of seemed to be stuff going on in my life right now where kind of every week is kind of seems to be the kind of the thing that's kind of going on right now. But kind of going on right here, I got two things that you guys are probably going to kind of chuckle and laugh about here. Probably more about the second thing that I'm going to talk about. But the first thing I'm going to talk about is I had a date on Monday. And before I get in too far in this video, Monday, today is the 24th of August of 2019. Tomorrow is my birthday. If you're looking at back in this point in time, I'm going to be 42. And today is my parents' anniversary. So if they're out there watching, Mom, Dad, happy anniversary. I love you guys. And yeah, I love you guys. And I hope you guys stick around quite a while for just because I enjoy your company and I go over there every Sunday. Just kind of wanted to say I love you without too much blah, 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 blah rambling on here, right? But anyway, kind of getting back to what I was talking about. So I went out on a date on Monday. Met this nice young lady. Ended up she kind of being just a little bit late, only about 10-15 minutes late, right around there. So she comes out and she's not too talkative, so I kind of take the initiative to keep the conversation going, just talking about, you know, pretty much whatever. We didn't really have any real kind of talks where it was kind of stagnant, where you kind of had that silent time and try to think of things to talk about. I was pretty much a talker. I was kind of just rambling on. I only had one beer and we sat and we had dinner and whatnot, because I asked her if she wanted to go to coffee, and she didn't want to go do that. I wasn't a big coffee drinker in the afternoon and into the evening hours, but sat there, kind of talked about everything, talked about her exes and all that, and whatnot. And she goes, "Do you care if I have a beer?" Yeah, go ahead. You know, you have a beer. You're obviously old enough to drink. Yeah, go ahead and have a beer. Well, one beer came to 2 beers, came to 3 beers, came to 4 beers, came to 5 beers, and then came to 6 beers, all in about a 3.5 hour kind of time frame. Now, was she drunk? No, she wasn't drunk, but I wasn't really prepared on a first meeting for the lady that I was on a date with to sit there and drink 6 beers kind of going on. So it kind of made me a little bit kind of gun shy, kind of, I guess. I haven't talked to her since then. I take that back. I talked to her the next day, but any conversation after that happened to be, you know, just end of the conversation, which I talked to her a little bit and kind of see if she was still interested a little bit and try to come back and talk to me. Nothing. So now obviously that kind of takes to me to being that she wasn't interested, or if she was interested, she never really kind of ever said anything to me about that. There was no hookups. There was nothing like that going on. You know, I was just sitting there being the chatterbox, just kind of talking about, you know, pretty much anything. You know, anything kind of went that night. And I kind of felt like I had to keep the conversation going because there was a lot of dead spots, and I kind of felt I needed to kind of intervene and kind of keep the conversation going and whatnot. So, you know, date number 1 down. Date number 1 was a flounder. But like I said before in my other videos, guys, you're gonna get rejected about 95-99% of the time when you're out here dating, especially at my age group, which is in the mid-30s to kind of the mid-40s group. People kind of are set in their ways, and they kind of know what they want in life. And apparently I wasn't her cup of tea, so I think we got along just fine. It was maybe it just wasn't her cup of tea, and maybe she wanted to go on to something else. But anyway, that's fine and whatnot. So date number 1 down, date number 1, kind of a thumbs downer. So I come to Saturday night, which was actually not this Saturday that this video is being recorded on. It was the previous Saturday. Went out with a couple of friends out in Lansing. I don't know how many of you guys are very familiar with the Lansing area, but we went to this place that was called Old Town Lansing. And there was a bunch of bars around there. We did a little bit of bar hopping. We went to a brewery first, which was Ozone Brewery, which I didn't, for some of you beer fans out there that watch my content, I didn't record any video in there. But it was a nice place. It was a very, very nice place. Not taking anything away from it. It was a very nice place. And I apologize for the lighting here, guys. The sun's starting to set here, and the lighting just isn't the best here. Anyway, kind of going on here. So we went to the Ozone Brewery, and then we kind of went to the Esquire Bar, which is also in Old Town Lansing, which is kind of kitty corner to downtown Lansing. Anyway, went in there. Didn't realize it was a gay bar. There was only 2 other people other than we had a group of 4. Other than our group of 4 was in there. And I kind of bought one of the ladies a drink, and she was kind of not really hounding me, but was kind of procrastinating, you know, kind of like pressing me, like, you ain't gonna do it, And I said, hey, you ready for your drink? Boom, I said, pour her a drink of anything what she wants. So kind of met up with those people. I had talked to them for about 30 minutes, and then we kind of went on to our next spot, which, if you guys have been to an arcade bar before, and this particular one was also in Old Town Lansing. There's an arcade bar, and you pay for your drink, and they give you three tokens, I think is what it is. Each one has a token on it, and you just kind of play any kind of game you want. It doesn't really kind of matter. I played Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Asteroid, I think, was one it was the one where the plane, you kind of go back and forth and you shoot the centipede and kind of anything else. I think it's called Asteroid. I honestly, I can't remember. And then there was one other game that I played, and then we kind of jumped to this next one, and then the final one we went to, and this is where it gets good. The final time was we went to the Esquire Bar, which is in Old Town Lansing. We kind of stayed in the Old Town Lansing area. Well, kind of what it ended up being there was, so I'm sitting there, and we're kind of going into this place, and for the first time, I kind of felt a little uncomfortable kind of being into a bar here. Lady was in kind of goth kind of dressing, kind of the black kind of lipstick and kind of, you know, that goth look and the black hair and all that sort of stuff. I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about. And there was pink walls, so I'm thinking really kind of what the H is kind of going on here. Well, anyway, kind of going on. Lady paid for my cover, and then I kind of turned the corner, and there's people in drag, people in costumes like drag queens, people in big humongous costumes, all that. I didn't realize that was also a gay bar, and was also their Halloween kind of dark night kind of thing, which I think was another kind of gay bar, or I don't know what kind of those bars are. I'm sure you guys know probably what kind of bars those are, and someone kind of told me. I just don't actually remember what it was, but I had a couple drinks there, because, you know, you're not going to kind of want to turn around and spend $10 and turn around and go right back out. But I wasn't necessarily really ready for the experience yet. I kind of turned to my buddy and I said, where in the hell did you kind of take us here? So it was kind of and they had techno music playing, and kind of one or two people were out on the dance floor. It was kind of early in the night yet. I think it was like around 10:30 at night. But really wasn't expecting that kind of, I wasn't really expecting what to see when I turned the corner there. Now, I kind of knew something was up, but when I seen those people dressed up in their drag stuff, and I know my cousin is going to actually kind of probably call me and be like, dude, what the hell were you at? Because he kind of watches my weekend ramble videos. So I'm sure he's going to be calling me or text messaging me or something and saying, dude, what the hell? But yeah, I kind of wasn't necessarily really ready for that. And then we kind of went to another bar. Oh, and then my ride ditched me at the next bar where we were at. I can't even remember where the next bar was. I had to grab a lift to take me back to my car so I could go back home, and that was about 12:30 at night, and that was the end of that night. So pretty interesting night last week, at least in this point in time, it's last week. But that's kind of really all I've really got for this kind of weekend ramble. I could probably kind of go on here a little bit, but tomorrow's my birthday. Today's my mom and dad's anniversary. They kind of really don't say a big thing. They go, we've been married 45 years, all that good stuff, blah, blah, blah. But anyway, all right, guys, go ahead and let me know what you guys think down into the comments down below. Do you like these weekend rambles? Give it a thumbs up if you do. Give it a thumbs down if you guys do not. And also, please consider hitting that subscribe button and make sure you hit that bell notification so you guys get more videos just like this one. All right, guys, I'm here at my buddy's house. We're just going to have a couple beers maybe and just sit here and bullshit. All right, guys, I really hope you guys enjoy this video. Hope to see you guys again soon. Take care, guys.